Technical training, labor migration, occupational safety and health, as well as protection of workers' rights were among the fundamental areas of focus over the past few days at the 12th International Labour Organization (ILO) conference. And following deliberations, regional leaders have instructed their technical teams to coordinate to develop programs, plans, and strategies to tackle these issues so that the Caribbean labor market can respond and recover from the crisis which was impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic.
That the ILO is a partner and a supporter. The salvation of the Caribbean people, we have to work out our own salvation. So it is not for the ILO to work out our salvation. The ILO can be called upon at any time to give support, technical and other support. At the end of the day, we want to ensure that everything we do is in the interest of development of our people and our states.
That was Guyana's Minister of Labour, Joseph Hamilton, speaking at a press conference on Thursday at the Marriott Hotel following the end of the conference. He noted that technical and vocational training is offered through the century-old Board of Industrial Training, BIT. And according to Hamilton, Guyana has extended its willingness to share its skills to other Caribbean countries. Similarly, he said based on requests made, Guyana has agreed to share its Occupational and Safety Health Act with other Caribbean member states that are now in the process of developing their own legislation. And going forward, Hamilton said an agreement has been made for technical skills to be sourced from within the Caribbean. Meanwhile, in his address at the press conference, Director of the ILO Caribbean Office, Dennis Zulu, noted that more emphasis should be placed on the substantial acquisition of labor migration.
We are now in the age of rapid technological development. How do we as a region place or position as the Caribbean as a place where we can have a lead or a leadership in this area of development of technologies and application of technologies for the betterment of the region. This would take skills development, but this will also take forward thinking in terms of how we structure our educational policies and the skills development policies.
Zulu said the ILO is pushing for a social justice coalition which is expected to provide an avenue through which Caribbean member states will be able to pursue objectives of ensuring gender equality and the elimination of all forms of workplace discrimination while providing equal opportunities to citizens of the region.
A lot of work was done prior to the COVID, and the COVID really set back a lot of progress that was done prior to that. And you would have noticed that in the last year or so, there's been a concerted effort spurred on by the Secretary General Antonio Guterres, working with member states such as Guyana to see how we can accelerate ourselves so as to enable us to reach the certain goals by 2030.
The 12th ILO conference was held from May 23 to 25 under the theme Social Justice, the Foundation for Sustainable Caribbean Transformation. The conference returned after a 3-year break due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Reporting for the newsroom, Sharda Bacchus.